Hello everybody, this is Chris, the Lotter Guy. Today is a video on the 646 on the pattern strategy test. And this is yesterday's number. The last night's number that come out at 10 was 133, which totaled out on the sum to be 7. And right here, showing on the rundown, it did come out to be 133, but it did not show up on my pattern right here on the pattern test. So these right here are the ones that's going to be below 10 some and above 19. It's that I have circled in the orange. The 133 did not come up on that. We had a total of 17 numbers on that. It did not come up on that list, which I was hoping it would have come up on the list over here in the blue with these 35 numbers. I was hoping it would come up in between the 10 and 19 some. But we had roughly, 2 days to where the number come up in the blue, and then all these 6 days in a row before that was in the orange, and then now we have another orange right here, which is going to be below 10 or above 19. So I don't look for that to stay there long in the orange, but it could. This surprised me here this past week. The patterns has completely changed where it can flip either way. But the numbers are still higher on the 10 to 19 range. You're still doubling on this compared to that on the below 10 and above 19. Now what we're looking at today is this is going to be one of those rundowns that I really do not like, but we may produce a number that comes out as a win. The only reason why I do not like this one here is because we have the date sums that did not show up as an 8. So we had to use the mirror. So this is the mirror, the 8 circled right here. I have 5 of those. And these are the mirrors I had to use off 3 because we did not have an 8 in any of the lines, any of the rundown, except for the mirror numbers. So that produces a lot of numbers in this, which is fine on producing a lot of numbers, but it makes doing this rundown really difficult because it takes so much time to get that many numbers done on that. So we have right here on the below 10 and above 19, we have 29 of those, which I think is very high. It could show up in this group right now, since we have a lot of it showing up on the below 10, above 19. It could show up there right now. You can't hardly tell. But we have over here on this side, we have 64 between the 10 and 19 some. That's 64 numbers. It's probably the most numbers that I've had in the last 10, 11 days. Today is the day 12 that I've been doing this rundown, day 12 on this test. So we have 64 numbers here. So that's the numbers. They're kind of small. I wrote them in pretty small on this one. Maybe, I don't know which side it's going to flop on. If it's going to flop on the orange side or the blue side today. So for tonight's drawing, maybe we will have one of these numbers to show up, because right now on the losing side of the pattern, because yesterday, I forgot to say that, this was a miss on not having the number right here. So this was a miss on that pattern, even though we had it over here. So what I've done was I added this right here, new pattern. I added it on to my list. I think I've added it on already. Yes, I did. You see right here where I wrote it in. right here, 133, and this is what come up. That's the way I wrote it up on their pattern list on how I'm doing the patterns. So maybe, just maybe, we will get a win tonight. So if everyone will, like and subscribe, and thank you very much.